windows down. Every single person that was driving by was looking at me. If I waved at somebody, they waved at me. Felt like the president. Hey, what's going on? The president of the United States just arrived.
90% of our body is water. You have direct sunlight on your balls, it raises your testosterone levels by 140.
So what are you trying to allude at? Everybody should just walk outside with their cock and balls out so you can stare at it? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, gang. The cringiest tough guy on TikTok. Y'all loved the last video I reacted to about tough guys. Let's get into this other one, man. I think this is maybe even the same guy.
Into a savage. I was about 6, 7 years old. One of my neighbors, who was an 18-year-old boy, decided to yell at me. And when he came up to me, he pushed me, but something switched. There was a flip that switched in my mind that made me turn into a beast.
Oh shit, guys, he released his inner alpha. How much do y'all want to bet that he started growling at himself in the mirror after he filmed this shit? Alright, what's up, everybody?
Like that get pegged, bro. I'm letting you know right now. Whenever people overcompensate with the alpha male shit, they're usually gay. I'm gonna be honest. Or since they don't want to be considered gay, they have a woman do. But I know he likes it up the asshole, man.
Yeah, I hope you're all doing
Just
well.
being honest.
Today we're taking a look at one of the goofiest goobers that ever goobed. This goober goes by the name of King Azalea, and yes, that's what he calls himself. And I'm telling you, this man is the final boss of masculinity. This man is the CEO of testosterone. He's also a natural-born killer, 6'7", and 500 pounds of pure muscle.
This is what turned me into a savage. I was about 6, 7 years old. One of my neighbors, who was an 18-year-old boy, decided to yell at me. And when he came up to me, he pushed me, but something switched. There was a flip that switched in my mind.
In a room talking about how he went beast mode on an 18-year-old. I pray to God that I never have a midlife crisis like this. This is a nightmare. Jesus.
Sometimes I like to say turn into an animal, but animals are too good. They're too kind. It turned me into a fucking savage.
This dude's so savage. He's about to beat up an 18-year-old as a 35-year-old. Holy chills.
So just a few days later, I decided to wait outside his house. I had a red brick in my hand.
Okay, dude's just casually admitting to attempted murder. Nice. The real smart move here.
And when he was walking, I smashed it over his head. And when his head split open...
Okay, we're moving on to assault now. I guess he literally assaulted somebody with a brick for pretty much no reason at all, other than he got pushed.
And he fell on the ground, screaming. I smashed it again, and I smashed it again. And then I walked away as I threw the brick to the side.
So you damn near killed a man. You attempted assault or homicide. Oh my gosh, so tough, nigga. Like, people like this, do you think you're cool, gang? Like, do you want to get it? Like, do you want a cookie, man? Like, what?
But that moment...
Do you want us to suck your dick? Are you trying to impress us, man? Like, what?
Felt like I was unstoppable.
Okay, who does bro think he is? This shit is not tough. Casually admitting to a murder on a TikTok video? What are we doing? How much you want to bet that this story came out of his ass, too? Like, none of this is real. None of what he's saying actually happened.
Nah, he was sitting in his room writing this shit, thinking, damn, I know my audience gonna cuck with this shit. And I say cuck for a reason. That's what these niggas is, man. I ain't gonna lie.
He's just selling a fake story to his impressionable audience, trying to desperately come off as Mr. Tough Guy.
But at that moment in time, I had taste for blood, and it tasted good. It felt like power. Power that I can't describe. I became unstoppable. I was now the warrior. And that's how I was the rest of my life.
I was now the
kids
warrior.
in school wanted to laugh, then Ben came around.
You know, something tells me that this guy got bullied a lot in school. I don't know what it is. I think it was that last sentence that really did it. If the cool kids in school wanted to laugh, then Ben came around. I don't know. Something about that just tells me that this dude had his ass absolutely handed to him at some point in his earlier life. Also, let's just say his story isn't fake. Even if it was real, why would you admit that? Bro, you're just incriminating yourself at that point. You smashed a brick on somebody's head. That's a little something we like to call attempted murder. And that's what turned him to a savage, guys. An 18-year-old pushed him one day, so he just decided to smash a brick on his head. That's the most pussy shit I've ever heard. I just realized he didn't even choose to fight this 18-year-old. He just went straight for attempted murder. Like, how cowardice can you be?
The best hours to sleep is between 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Every hour counts as 2. How?
You ever fell asleep in the middle of the day at like 5, 6? Woke up after 2 hours, can go back to bed?
Yeah, all the time, actually. It's because every hour counts as 2. Holy.
What the?
What are they even talking?
Huh? You didn't even explain it. You just repeated this shit. What are we talking about, man?
Last time I checked, each hour counts as an hour. Think time's moving normally, bro, Chacho. Who does he think he is? He thinks he can control time or something like that? He's the time bender? Bro, you are not the time bender. Also, I don't know what it is about this podcast, but every single time I see clips from it, it's two people talking about the dumbest shit imaginable. Like, look at this.
90% of our body is water.
Yeah, not quite. About 30% off.
When you have direct sunlight on your balls, it raises your testosterone levels by 140.
Huh. So what are you trying to allude at? Everybody should just walk outside with their cock and balls out so you can stare at it? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, gang.
Holy shit.
This sound gay.
Who the fuck is going outside butt naked to sit down and point their asshole at the sun? Are we sure this man is not a...
Do you want... Nigga wants bro, want them sunshine back shots, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Are
That
we
shit
sure
crazy.
this man is not off drugs? I guess that's part of the mystery of this man. We'll never know.
When you do sprints, you raise your testosterone level by 120%. When you sit in ice, you bring up your testosterone levels by about 350%.
Okay, where are you getting these stats from, gang?
When you have women that are crazy about you, naturally your testosterone shoots through the roof because you're ready to mate. People that go to the gym to exercise, they're actually harming their body. Exercising is bad for you.
I like how he's trying to weave out the competition. Just straight lying to the camera, lying for views. Exercising is bad for you.
This type of nigga that say, that will say, eating raw eggs and chicken is good because it teaches your body to get immune to the salmonella, my nigga. This is something he would say.
You? Are we serious?
People that are exercising,
eat all raw meat,
they do
including
nothing.
his.
You don't lift weights? I do lift weights.
Exercising is bad for you, but I lift weights though. Is he even using his brain? Like, is that thing on? CEO of speaking before thinking.
Got the
Your
fucking
girlfriend left you? Yes! Great.
brain
The
is also
better one is
fucking
coming.
pebble.
You lost $1 million? Yes! But is enough space in the bank for you to earn $1 billion fucking dollars? You crashed your car? Yes! Wish that motherfucker would have blown up. Because anyways, I'm buying a new one. Anything bad that happens to you,
Just see.
Oh, I got myself into generational debt? Yes! Oh, my dog died? Yes! Like, bro, what are we talking about? This guy makes no sense. Like, who's out here getting in a car crash and then saying, yes, I'm so glad that happened? Like, nobody is saying that.
At the age of 12, there was 5 Mexican dudes trying to jump me in the bathroom. I beat the shit out of them. I left one of them with his head in the toilet.
This simply did not happen. I refuse to believe it. He made this up on the spot for the
what is
TikTok
he talking about, gang?
video he's recording. Why does this man have an obsession with trying to come off as tough as possible at the age of 40? Like, I don't think he realizes that trying to come off as a tough guy in 20.
Like, I get that you're just trying to get views, you're rage baiting, blah, blah, blah. But how are you even coming up with this shit, man? Like, yo, what?
25 is corny.
Then
That
why
shit
were
might have
there
worked back in
Mexicans, man?
95, but not
What
in
you
the
got
big
against,
25.
what you got against
Following
Pablo and
day,
him, my
they came
nigga?
and they started shooting at me. So that was the last time I went back to school. I said, if I go back, I'm just gonna have to kill them. I don't want to hurt anybody that
You're
bad.
just gonna have to kill them. So you're confessing to conspiration to murder. Like, this nigga watched the Mafia or fucking The Sopranos and thought he was really them for real, man. This nigga thought he was tough as shit.
So I started doing underground
Watched
fights.
a little bit of
at about
Andrew
the
Tate
age
and
of
thought, yo, I'm
15.
finna do that,
The way it
but
started,
worse.
I was at a
Like, come on, man.
And there was a group of guys, and I ended up beating the fuck out of 6 of them. They were all older than me. I went into Kung Fu, to Muay Thai, to kickboxing, to Krav Maga.
Always the same weird ass electronic background music, man. This shit, that music doesn't make this shit cooler, bro. I don't think you're like, come on, bro.
Taekwondo wasn't for me because I'd kick somebody a little bit too hard, and get in trouble. And I wanted to test my limits, but I found out that people really understand things better when they get a fist in their face.
Yeah, nothing like educating people through the means of violence. That's just the best method ever. This guy might have an IQ of about 40 points. I don't think I trust a single story that this man tells for the camera. It all just feels so performative and so
My dick got more
like almost
brain than him,
desperate.
bro. I'ma
Like
be
he's
honest.
desperately trying to
This
just
shit low-key
convince
pissing
you
me
about
off,
how
man.
he's the
The rage bait is
strongest
working.
man of all time or the toughest man of all time. It's just so corny. This shit is not tough. I don't know how many times I need to say it. It might be tough to a 5-year-old boy who just installed TikTok, but to everybody else, This shit is just goofy as hell.
They just
I swear
acted.
to God, if I ever,
So everybody started
I
respecting.
swear to God, if I ever catch my little cousin watching some shit like this, I ain't gonna lie, I'm beating his ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And I continued with my martial arts skills.
I'm telling his
They
parents
laughed.
too.
You get
He's
punched
taking
in the
his
face.
phone
People then
privileges
just
away, bro.
stopped laughing at me.
Oh yeah, man. Nothing's more tough than not being able to take a joke, dude. So tough. Ironically, even if the stories he's telling are true, it just makes him look like a fragile, insecure mess. I don't think he realizes that though. But yeah, punching people just because they're laughing at you. Like, that's gotta be one of the most insecure things I've ever.
That shit makes you seem like a criminal, my nigga. Like, I don't know about y'all, but it's 2025. Being a felon isn't cool anymore, bro. You know, like, come on, man. This ain't the 2000s.
Heard.
I'm the fucking shit. I'm the shit.
Oh,
I
are
felt
you?
like a god just sitting in that car. And I remember I was driving it on the freeway, and man, I felt like a god.
Million subbed YouTubers when they get their first Lambo.
I had my windows down. Every single person that was driving by was looking at me. If I waved at somebody, they waved at me. Felt like the president. Hey, what's going on? The president of the United States just arrived.
Niggas get this background music, start thinking they fucking Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. Start thinking they the greatest of all time.
Holy cringe. Holy fuck, that was hard to watch. Very rough listen. I felt like the president of the United States. Buddy, you are not that important.
And this is what turned me into a savage. Something switched. There was a
I'm not watching this part again. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm not watching that shit again. Get to the next clip. I'm tired of that.
We're looking for you. Then I wouldn't show up for 2 days. Track you. Disappear for 2.
He is a sad, lonely, desperate man filming a TikTok.
So I would go into the force and disappear for 2 days at a time. So at age of 6, my mom bought me a cell phone and said, well, you need to have this on you because I need to track you. I don't know where you're gonna be. I don't know where you are. We're looking for you. Then I wouldn't show up for 2 days, and it was because I was sleeping in the fields.
Sleeping in the fields.
No way, bro, actually turned into the alpha. You know, we say it as a meme, but this guy went and actually did it. That's a bit mentally ill.
It was crazy, but
It was crazy, guys. When I was howling at the moon, that shit was so crazy. You should have been there to see it.
that was me. I was like little Mowgli. So they used to call me Tarzan and Mowgli and all of that, and I was inspired
They
by
did.
to be just like them because I felt like we had a lot in common.
I'm willing to bet
You
that
had
this
a
guy
lot
was
of
complete nerd.
Okay, so you had a lot of common with Tarzan. A fictional character. Okay.
While he was younger. Like, I don't know what it is about him, but I feel like somewhere along the road, he had a life-changing event that changed him from like a nerd to an overcompensating wannabe alpha man.
Oh no, he for sure got pants back in middle school, man. I ain't gonna lie. He for sure got stuffed in a locker. Probably got pulled, you know, the broom thing from the. Yeah, that's a little bit too far anyways. But yeah, he for sure got bullied.
AKA what he is now. But I don't know. I sense a nerd spirit trapped in him somewhere. Hope he's able to be himself someday. Because this is just an obvious facade.
People
I bet he's one of the nicest individuals you can meet, man. He's a good boy.
Just talking about bashing a brick on the head of an 18-year-old earlier.
When we came to the US, I started eating at a Chinese restaurant. The owner was, for me, Master Shifu. When I used to go there, eventually the owner fell in love with me. And he said, that kid is special. And I would come to him, and before I would eat, he would move all of the tables, and he would teach me Kung Fu. And I was 10 years old, so I learned how to move with like Kung Fu, you know?
Yeah. I'll take things that never happened for 100. Also, what does he mean the store owner fell in love with him while he was 10 years old? Brother, what?
Eventually, the owner fell in love with me, and I was 10 years old.
Do we need to use different phrasing here, or is bro a victim?
So he teach you Kung Fu, huh? You sure that's all he taught you, man? I ain't gonna lie. Fell in love. Those are strong words, gang.
genuinely confused and a little concerned.
Right now, I became a king. Everybody's gonna call me a king. If you don't call me king, do me a favor. Don't call me at all.
Oh,
Bitch.
oh, I'm gonna start using this one. This shit is tough.
I told my grandma, I told my mom, I told my dad, I told my friends, my brother, everybody.
Yeah, no, I bet his mom just calls him Ben. Like, there's no way his mom calls him king. I refuse to believe that shit. That's some baloney.
They stopped talking to me. I became the king.
Yeah, exactly. His parents cut him off after he hit them with that bullshit. He walked up to them one day like, Mom, Dad, you need to call me king. And they were like, son, you're cooked and you're far gone. We're sorry. We don't want to be around you until you're better.
I feel like Superman in any aspect of life. Anything that I do, I feel like Superman.
The confidence I get after doing one thing right.
I'd love to.
Octagon.
I'd love to.
Maybe we could set it up.
I would break his head in half.
You would break John Jones' head in half. I guarantee you're not saying that to him. Just being honest, man. I ain't gonna.
I'm not kidding.
Okay,
He will turn you into a yeah.
This one.
I was gonna start speaking Russian. He will turn you into a fucking human pretzel, whatever the fuck y'all call that shit, man.
Diabolical, bro. Here's a video of him threatening John Jones to a fight. For those who don't know who John Jones is, he's a MMA fighter, a really good one as well. In no world can this man beat John Jones, dog. Like, it's not happening. If you watch UFC or MMA, you know. Of course, I've never seen this man fight, but to challenge an MMA fighter who's one of the best in the league is just diabolical levels of confidence. Confidence that you shouldn't have, to be honest.
Anything. He's a trained fighter, I'm a trained killer. Two different things.
Oh, really? Trained killer. Trained killer.
Oh my god, holy cornball. He's a trained fighter. I am a trained killer. You're a TikToker,
He
Ben.
be thinking he
When I
be
was sitting
cooking with
across
these
and
one-liners.
speaking to
man.
one of the guys, another guy on the podcast said, I feel scared sitting here next to you.
He said that to you.
Yeah. He's a big guy, bigger than me. Bald guy, tattoos. He's like, I'm scared, dude. Are usually
Gang, this is not happening, bro. Come on, bro.
people scared next to you?
You know, I can think of one reason why I'd be scared around this guy, and it's purely because of how fucking weird he is. Like, I don't think I've heard a single normal thing come out of this guy's mouth yet. And, you know, those types of people are pretty unpredictable. You never know what they're going to do. They're kind of just a bit strange. So, yeah, when he says that people are afraid of him, I don't think he understands why they're afraid of him. It's because you're weird, bruh.
And I told him, usually they are. And I walk in and I look at people and I'm ready to kill.
Oh, my God, here he goes.
It's like when you see a gazelle and she sees a lion. She understands it's a lion. How does she understand the lion could eat her?
Men who legitimately, unironically compare themselves to lions are the biggest cornballs in history. Sorry, I know I'm using vague terms like cornball right now, but there's genuinely no other word to describe this behavior. It's just cornball behavior. I guess you could also say this is like
Certified bottom boy. Could call him that. I'm telling y'all, y'all think I'm crazy for saying that. He for sure gets pegged, bro. Like he for sure likes his gooch ate. He likes to get pegged. Probably likes to get spitted on, shitted on, pissed on. Yeah, you feel me? You see, I ain't gonna. I'm just
overcompensating
I've
as
seen
well.
shit
There's a
before,
lot
gang.
of overcompensating
No, I
energy
haven't. I've
radiating
heard
from
of this
bro.
shit before.
Maybe he had his ass kicked when he was like 10 years old and he hasn't been able to live past it or something.
My energy is so strong and I walk so powerful. I have the beard, the hair slicked back, muscles. That creates like tension in a room. When I walk into a room, people feel it.
Dang, nobody gives a fuck. Most people probably just wondering, yo, how many steroids did you take, my nigga? Like, there's no way you got the muscles naturally, bruh. Nobody cares, man.
They feel the power.
Not only muscular people is out here,
There's
man.
a reason for that. Back in the day, a man like that would come in and kill people. So we still, in
What's
our
your
mind,
obsession with killing people,
subconscious-
gang? Like, yo, lock this man up. Yo, police, we got plenty of evidence. He's not right in the head. Put him in the insane asylum, bro. Oh my god.
We know that that's
Put
a
him in
dangerous
Arkham.
man. People count on him to make sure that there's no danger around. Everybody my whole life counted on me to figure out, is there danger around or is there no danger?
Yeah.
Nobody did that shit, bro. You was a dweeb back in high school, man. Niggas was counting on you for the homework from last night, bro. Nobody says that, man.
So clearly this guy lives in a fantasy world in his own head where he thinks he's the scariest man alive or something like that. He's the toughest dude of all time. And he is the protector of everybody and also the destroyer of everybody. That type of energy. I think I heard somebody in the comments say he was 5'5".
Think it's
which,
Russian
if that's true.
I guarantee that Russian accent is fake too. He probably faked that too, thinking it's tough.
If that's true,
sounded
then that's
cooler with the
hilarious,
Russian accent.
bro. I don't know if it's the best idea to market yourself as the
Probably
ultimate
sound,
tough
bro,
guy
his
when
real
you're
voice probably sound American as fuck.
5'5".
Sound
Unless
like
you're
he's from
Javante
Boston or
Davis.
some
But as
shit.
for this guy, this is easily top 3 cornballs on the internet right now. Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. I love seeing what y'all have to say.
Hey, I think he's a certified killer. He roams with lions. He sleeps in the forest. He is the Omega Alpha male.